Hello there guys, it's Matsimus here with you today. Thank you so much for joining me on this video today. I hope you're having a fantastic day. So, we are looking at the F-16 fighter jet. Yes, I have finally decided to step into the world of BMS. Now, I'm already playing DCS, so I've already got quite a bit on my plate as it is already, but I decided to finally take the plunge, and pretty much I owe it to myself to play this particular fighter. Now you're probably wondering, well, why? Why do you want to play this particular fighter more than any other fighter? Well, the F-16, guys, has always been kind of like my childhood fighter jet. I just love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Its profile alone, just look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. I don't know, ever since I watched the old Iron Eagle series, and we all know what Iron Eagle is, and if you don't, then check it out. But when I was younger, when we were back in the UK, Iron Eagle was one of those kind of, movies that was low budget, low key. It was a lot of fun to watch. And the F-16 obviously featured primarily in that movie, and ever since then I just got a hook to it. I also went to a number of air shows when I was a lot younger that had the F-16 in it. It just really gave me a massive interest in this fighter. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Now, in terms of DCS, I haven't left it in the dark. I am going to come back to it. I haven't really been able to find much time to be able to learn and play DCS that much as of right now. Mainly for the fact that, it's just one of those games that takes a lot of time. You can't, there goes the sound barrier. You can't really just jump on into it and then, cut out and come back again. It's one of those games you really have to kind of sit down and, get your head into the books a little bit and get back to it. And I just don't have the time for that, unfortunately, right now, guys. So you're probably wondering, well, why the hell did you get BMS 4.33? I think that's what the update is right now. Well, it's like I said, I think if I'm going to pick a jet to fly and pick a game to play, a flight sim to play, then I might as well pick the game that allows me to play my favourite fighter jet, which is the F-16. So, this is a call out to all the BMS players and DCS players. And like I said before, I'm not leaving DCS in the dark here. I'd like to keep it going for as long as possible in the background as well. But I would like to focus a lot on BMS too, mainly for the fact that I know there's a lot of people that follow my channel that play BMS, and they seem to really enjoy it, but also there's a large DCS crowd that enjoys my channel too. So if there's anyone who would like to teach me both DCS and BMS, please leave it in the comments below. I know there's multiple people who have already mentioned in the past that they wanted to, and I really, really appreciate that. But what I need is basically someone who can just sort of sit down with me for half an hour or so, and just go over some of the basics, how to use the radar. I know how to fly, I mean, that's really not that difficult. I know the principles of flight. Landing and takeoff isn't going to be really that difficult. As you can see from my previous DCS videos, I haven't really done too bad in terms of landing and taking off. But I'm not really too sure in the whole BMS world, control-wise, how it all goes together and how it all works. So, if there are any BMS players out there, please feel free to let me know, and I will really, really enjoy playing some games with you on here. Also, I'd love to try and get a gathering of us just flying around together, whether it be DCS or BMS, and we can just do some formation flying, just mess around, shoot each other out of the sky and stuff. Nothing too fancy, nothing too major. I really don't want to, start getting too technical right now and start doing proper sorties and dogfighting and all that stuff. Just messing around. So if anyone wants to just jump onto, I don't know how BMS works, but for a DCS server, and we'll just kind of, fly around a little bit, do some low level flying, do some formation flying, and you guys can kind of teach me on the fly, as I would say. We broke the sound barrier again. We're going to get nice and low here. Let's get some fun. So yeah, I'd really like to hear your input on it, guys. I'd also like to hear, your input on what you find is better. If those of you who play BMS or DCS, kind of give me a heads up of, what kind of game do you focus on more? Do you enjoy BMS more? Do you enjoy DCS more? I am definitely going to try and stick to DCS, mainly for the fact, BMS, I can't keep up with these freaking abbreviations. Like I said, for the F-16, it's just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at this thing. Just absolutely beautiful. Anyway, please leave me a comment, everyone, and let me know what you think. Like I said, I would like to try and find some people to play the game with whenever I can, if possible, just so that we can kind of get me into the game and I can start potentially learning how to do some sorties and actual combat missions, because at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. We're not here to just float around in the hills and fly around in formations. So yeah, let me know. I know there's a number of my viewers that enjoy this game, and both DCS and BMS. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Now it's time to take this guy nice and low and do some low-level flying.